Welcome back to another Vibes Frequencies video. In an infinitely expansive universe where I could be absolutely anybody, I chose to be Nathan, right here, right now, making this video, and you have chosen to be you, watching it. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about what I'm feeling like right now. And I'm feeling like I am kind of excited about the cyclicalness of reality itself. The cyclicalness as in the cycles and seasons that we ourselves go through and experience. Now, these are the kinds of cycles and things I'm talking about where there might be a certain kind of relationship in your life. There might be a certain kind of behavior that you have, so on and so forth. And these cycles, as soon as you think you've completed it, will tend to spark themselves back up with even more momentum. It's like this epic wheel that just keeps turning and turning in all kinds of dimensions of our lives. And these things are the cycles that hold us back from liberation. Liberation from ourselves and liberation of stepping into a completely new cycle, a completely new life, and a completely new reality. This video is about those cycles, and it's not about letting go, but about being it. And in that, that is the way to let go. So I'm excited to be here with you in this moment, making this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and, get talking. As if that's not what I've been doing already. But first, let me go ahead and show you. I'm sure you've noticed where I am, but look how badass this is. I'll show you from this way, and I'll pan around. Boom. It is absolutely incredible. This is Sedona, Arizona, that I am. And it's pretty cool because, like, here, I'll show you. Look, like looking over the edge. Totally BA, man. This video has absolutely zero to do with me. This is all about you. This being said, I'm going to talk about myself here. Unwrap that fortune cookie, why don't you? In high school, I believed that I needed to be important. I needed to be on stage. I needed lights shining on me to be the magnificent awesomeness that I already am in my heart. But we're going to go ahead and put what I know in my heart now aside and be this past version of Nathan. So Nathan believes that there's something that he needs to do to impress people, to impress reality, to succeed, and to feel good about himself. Now, this is what I felt in high school. Now, ultimately, I grew up. I realized that maybe I didn't have to be some kind of epic, check me out. It was high school. Maybe I don't have to be the most popular guy in high school anymore, now that high school's over, right? So that ends. And then I start making music. And I start doing shows. And I fall into the same exact cycle. I need to be on stage. I need to be awesome. Everybody needs to know that I'm awesome so that I can feel good about myself. Continued banging and banging and banging and banging my head against the wall with this cycle, okay? Then I completed that cycle. And then I started working as a waiter while I was figuring out what my new passion would be. And while I was waiting tables, at my restaurant, they have scoreboards on the wall where people rate you at the end. So I decided I'm going to be the best, most awesome, most lovable waiter and have the best scores. So I did, and it was so important to me. And then I ended that cycle and I started making YouTube videos and I found a new passion. And then I decided I need to be the best crystal YouTuber in the entire world. I need to be the best, and I'm going to be. There's going to be lights shining on me. Everybody's going to see how awesome I am so that I can feel good about myself. And then that cycle ended. Here's the deal about cycles. We are reality and the universe itself. We are literally everything. And the inversion of this is also that we are nothing, because that's the nature of the universe. It's paradox. But go ahead and wrap that up and put it aside for now. I'm not trying to get too confusing here. Because I literally am everything, every single thing that I will be experiencing in my life is going to be an echo of what has already taken place. Things will just keep happening. Imagine this echo that goes and just expands and grows bigger and bigger and bigger. But how am I supposed to be liberated and feel good about myself when I keep echoing into the same cycle of feeling that there is someone that I have to be so awesome and so cool to feel good about myself, right? Now, one more very quick example. I will do this one much quicker. I totally promise. I, for a very long time in my life, have attracted controlling relationships. No, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, friendships, everything. Basically the relationship that you could have with anything in life, even outside of a human. So I would attract, let's go ahead and just talk about people here, best friends or people that I'm living with or all these things that want to tell me who I'm supposed to be and control me. Tell me, this is, you need to be like this. What you're doing doesn't make any sense. You got to be somebody else. I need to tell you who you need to be so that I will still be your friend, right? Everything had requirements. I had to be a certain way to succeed with these relationships. I would keep attracting those cyclically. Anytime I'd get out of one, a new one would come instantly. A new one would come instantly. A new one. Now, ultimately, my liberation from self was the final realization that I literally am everything, and because what is within is also without, and that is literally how everything you're looking at is the inside of me right now, but it's really the inside of you you're seeing. Anyways, keep it together, Nathan. Keep the focus. My liberation from self was realizing that the reason why these relationships kept happening to me and why they pissed me off so much, because it wasn't like I loved being controlled. I hated it every time, and yet it kept happening. The reason for this is because I was controlling myself. These relationships are a reflection and were a reflection of the fact that what these people were doing to me, trying to control me and tell me who I have to be, is exactly what I was doing inside of my mind. Every single day of my life, I've been telling myself, Nathan, you got to be this. You got to do this, right? You got to be this big badass on stage so everyone will like you. All these things, right? I've been trying to control myself my entire life and create this person. And I've been very controlling about this creation. And these are the cycles that will keep happening and happening and happening. So I urge you, now that I've talked about myself for so long, I'm sorry. I urge you to take a look at some cycles in your life and look inward and see, perhaps are these things that you are doing to yourself in some kind of way. And you might think that then the next question would be, why? Why am I doing these things? How do I stop? You are standing in a circle. A total circle. That circle is your reality. Belief systems, blah, blah, blah. This is your reality you're standing in. If you want to step into a new reality, it makes sense you need to step outside of the circle you're standing in and be in a new one. Boom. New reality. This is true, and this is possible. I have done this multiple times. I have stepped into an entirely new reality. I've been quite talented at it for all of my life, actually. Totally bragging. I've been very good at stepping into a completely new identity, a completely new personality, completely new relationships, new friends. I'm very good at walking away from everything I was and becoming something brand new. But what if the real way to end the cyclicalness of these cycles and these things that are continuing to take place in your life that are controlling you, which is really you controlling yourself, was to stop trying to be anything. What if there was nothing you have to be and nothing you have to do, and there is no destination or requirement outside of what you are literally creating for yourself? Because that's the truth. These cycles that we experience, there's nothing wrong with them. They're things that are happening because we are creating them again, right? We are literally the universe and reality itself. We are creating these cycles for ourselves so that we can grow, learn, realize who we are, however you want to put it. But the real truth behind this is that it doesn't matter who you are. You don't need to realize anything. You don't need to learn anything. You don't need to be creating all of this pain, excitement, anything. Everything is neutral, so it's not like any of it's bad or good inherently. You don't have to be or do anything, and there's literally no reason to be. Everything that you're experiencing because your person is creating that cycle. Your person is creating that reality for itself. Now, when I say your person, my example would be Nathan. Boom, check me out. Here's Nathan. This is who I am. No, it's not. This is my vehicle. I am something far more infinite and profound and eternal than Nathan standing here before you on the end of your computer screen or phone screen, whatever you're watching on. So Nathan can create whatever he wants. Nathan can experience whatever he wants. He can go through the same loops over and over and over again, the same cycles, the same echo. But me, who I really am, really does not care about any of it. So what you might as well do to end the cycles is realize that the cycle isn't even taking place. There's nothing to end. There's no one to be. There's nothing to do. So essentially, if everything is pointless and these cycles that are continuously happening, really, you don't have to be having them, then you may be thinking, well, then how do I end the cycle? Like, literally tell me, Nathan. Well, the truth is that the person that's asking that question, the person wondering how to end the cycle, that's not you. That is your vehicle that you have chosen to drive in this reality. It just so happens that in this version of reality, this dimension of it, our vehicles have a mind of their own. It's very comical. It's really hilarious. What I encourage you to do is start thinking of your person as a friend. Enjoy their company. Enjoy your friend's company and let your friend do whatever they want to be happy, because you are a really good friend to your person. You could be, if you choose to be. You could be an incredible friend that instead of forcing your person to do and puzzle piece fit into all these standards or anything in life or all these cycles that keep happening, you don't have to force your person to do any of this. You could just let your person do whatever they want. So when Nathan feels a massive amount of energy and is feeling giddy and wants to turn on a camera and start talking for no reason, I let him do it. When Nathan feels like sitting down and jam into some music, I let him do it. If Nathan feels like being alone, I let him do it. I have no requirements for Nathan. There is nothing that I believe that Nathan has to do so that I could be happy. I'm happy regardless. That is how the cycles will end. Stop trying in general. There's no one that your person has to be. There's nothing your person has to do. Nobody really cares. We're all just living our own person's life. We're all friends with our own selves here. It doesn't matter what you do, and there's no one you need to impress. And whatever cycles it are that you cyclically keep falling into, they could potentially be quite different than the ones that I expressed to you in my examples here. They could likely be pretty different. But the answer is still the same. To liberate yourself from the past over and over and over again, you got to stop living in the past. And you got to stop projecting yourself into the future, because those things aren't real. It's your person who that might be real to, but who you are, that those things aren't real. Who you are is right here, right now. And if you tune into this, if you tap into this, and you just let your person enjoy life, there will be no more cycles anymore, and every day will be brand new. Nothing will ever repeat itself. There will be literal magic everywhere. And the hilariousness of this is there already is right now. You don't even have to realize or do anything. If you'd like, you can keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. The magic is still present. Maybe your person just isn't having fun with it. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to have fun. And if you've been following my videos for however long, you'll notice that thematically things are really quite resonant of themselves lately. And yes, every day is new, every video is new, but there's one very profound truth that is being experienced by my person right now. So that's why these videos kind of are connected. And if you like these videos, definitely make sure to give it a like, comment below and let me know. If you guys ever have any questions or anything you're curious about, that's an awesome way to inspire my person to make videos, because otherwise I'm shouting into the abyss here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 24 hours for next Vibes and Frequencies video. Have a good day.